coasters, Raptor at Cedar Point. If you might be wondering why I'm jumping straight into the topic, well, if you could see, the ride is already going up the lift hill. Well, my favorite thing about Raptor is when you are going up the lift hill, it's not steep like some roller coasters, but the first drop is not too bad. It could use definitely a bit more speed, but it's good enough. And that loop-de-loop coming right off the drop about like right now, it's very exhilarating, very good G's, very cool. This corkscrew here, or whatever you're going to call it, inversion, is pretty good as well. And a few more inversions in this, which I like. And I'm just going to say that this is a really good inverted coaster. I can definitely put this in my top 10 inverted coasters. And yeah. So basically, once you go into that little brake run, it doesn't really slow you down at all. I like the little helix, inverted helix. If I'm wrong, just tell me in the comments. Don't be afraid. And that's really all much I have to talk about Raptor at Cedar Point. But it is still a pretty good inverted coaster. It's very long, which I like. The duration is pretty good. Pretty good G's. And that's all for Raptor. And the next one we were talking about is the Steel Curtain. You might see me talk about this coaster a lot because it is the name of my logo. Yes, Kennywood. Steel Curtain is very good roller coaster. It's actually one of my favorites, my second actually. So Steel Curtain has a very selected inversions. Okay, this might take a while. So Steel Curtain has a very big thing of inversions. Corkscrews, cutbacks, zero-G stalls, not cobra rolls, a banana roll, and a sea serpent. And also this inversion right here is pretty good. But my personal favorite is the zero-G stall. I just love being flipped upside down and just hanging there. And the worst thing about Steel Curtain, they added trim brakes. If you didn't notice them, replay the clip. And the only things they would really affect are the cutback and the corkscrew. So that's all for Steel Curtain. And now this next roller coaster, personally one of my favorites, but doesn't have much about it. It is called Leviathan. I know some people that watch my channel have definitely rode Leviathan, and I gotten a review from it saying it was pretty good. But I'm just going to say it again. Leviathan, it's not the best coaster, but it's okay. But I'm just going to say Leviathan could definitely use some improvements. Improvements on speed, at least some inversions, which it doesn't have any, sadly. And that's surprisingly weird for Canada's Wonderland. And another weird thing about this ride is, why are there nets going on the lift hill? I don't know what would happen. You drop your phone, it's not landing in the nets. Okay, let's get off that topic. The first thing I really want to talk about is this first drop going right into the tunnel. That's probably my favorite part of Leviathan because it gives you the most speed and it is very nice. You get a lot of G's on this ride, but I'm just going to say it could use a little more improvement. It needs no improvement with airtime. There's plenty airtime hills on this. And if they could have maybe a few corkscrews, that would be cool. Like, I know there's close to inversions, but not fully there just yet. But I can definitely agree on how they designed the ride. It's pretty good. It kind of revives me of Millennium Force at Cedar Point. No inversions, just a lot of G's and speed. And close to inversions. But I'm just saying Leviathan can definitely go in my top 15 for roller coasters. So the main question really is this a good coaster? And last but not least, we have Sky Rush, one of my favorite roller coasters on this planet, located at Hershey Park with the world's fastest lift hill. I'm just going to say, I know there might be no inversions on this ride, but the airtime is insane. Like, I don't even know how people how people haven't been ejected from this millions of times. The airtime on this ride is crazy. If you've been on the Phantom's Revenge, you would notice the bunny hills at the end have very good airtime. This, even better. I can't even explain how really good it is, but it's definitely why do I keep saying second? It's definitely my third favorite roller coaster on this planet. Because I visited Hershey Park recently, and I thought it was probably the best coaster I've ever ridden, besides Wildcats Revenge. Well,